My name is Laura. I'm from Austria, from Vienna, and back home I study tourism management. I chose Lillehammer for the exchange semester because I really like the social system in Scandinavia. So then I just looked at the partner universities my university had to offer, and then I really liked Lillehammer. And also the nature in Norway is amazing, so that was also a big reason. Here in Lillehammer, I live in a student dorm, Smestad. And when I arrived here with the train, Kina from the international office was already waiting at the train station and gave me the key. So that was very easy. And then from the information documents we had received earlier, I already knew which bus I need to take and at which bus stop I need to get out. The bus stop is Simon Baresvig. It's the closest to our student dorm. And yeah, then I arrived in my dorm. My first impression when I entered the room, to be honest, it was very empty because you really only have your closet, the table, a chair and a bed, and that's it. So it seemed quite empty, but then I made my bed, so it already got cozier, and then I also hung up pictures on the walls, and I unpacked my suitcase, and then it was actually quite nice. I have my own bathroom, which I'm very happy about, and then I share my kitchen with 3 other people. 2 of them are also exchange students and 1 person from Norway. And it's very nice to share the kitchen because like this you get to know other people. Everybody has their own space, their own cabinet, and I share my fridge with 1 other person. Of course, when you share the kitchen with 3 other people, sometimes it gets a bit messy, but it's alright. We all clean after we used it, so that's no problem. I had to buy some things for the kitchen because it is not equipped with anything. So you have a stove and microwave, but you don't have any kitchen equipment. But then I just met with my roommates and we went to the secondhand store and bought some equipment for the kitchen. And then in my room I pretty much had everything except the toilet brush, so I had to buy this. The favorite thing about my housing is that it's pretty big, so it's actually 3 buildings that are connected to each other. So a lot of students and also a lot of exchange students live there. And so often in the evening we eat together in one of the kitchens, and then when it's dark outside and cold and rainy, I don't have to go outside and can just go back to my room. So that's my favorite thing. And then what I don't like that much is that we don't, like apart from the kitchens, we don't have any common areas to sit and hang out together. The first time I got to the university was on Sunday because there it was the open campus. So we had the opportunity to visit the campus and get a first impression. And I really like it. It's very big. There are different buildings. And for example, right now we're in the canteen. Always when I have courses during lunchtime, I get food here, which is very nice. I often go study with my friends in Studenten. This is the student cafe here. We often spend quite a lot of time there to study and also just to talk. And also what is very nice is that you can actually rent a room. So if you have to do group projects, you can just rent a room and do it there. And then you are not disturbed by any other people or noises. I don't have any problems finding the rooms here on campus because in the introduction week, we had an activity where we got to know the campus a bit, and also there is an app which is called Maze Map, and there you can search for any rooms and it even tells you how to get there, so that's no problem. Here I only have 3 courses, whereas compared to back home I would have, I think, 10 courses. So I have a lot of free time here, but what's different is also that you need to study more at home. So you always have some readings to do or exercises. For example, in management science, I always have 1 quiz each week that I need to do. So that's different. I have 4 professors who are all pretty different, I think. But what's common for all of them is that they are always here if you need help. So if you have any questions, you can just come up to them and ask. And what's also quite nice is that the relationship between the professors and the students is on a first name basis. So it's more natural. I can totally recommend doing an exchange semester here in Lillehammer. I'm very happy with my choice, especially for the people who like to spend time outdoors and also people who like to do sports, because also here in the university there is a student group which offers really a wide range of sports, so there's something for everyone.